Okay. Alright, mic check, mic check, mic check. Microphone, microphone. Need to make sure my the microphone's, Alrighty. Microphone is alright. There we go. What is up, you guys? It is your boy, Brenton Pickers here, and welcome to another video on Madden 24. I did jump in here just to change around with the settings or something, but the feel in this game really is giving me hypes, because I'm not gonna lie, the loading screen, like, look at the background, like, it's pretty clean, you know, pretty clean, but obviously I don't really know if the game is good or not yet. I'm just gonna have to find out. But yeah, yep. As you can tell, I have no files with this game. I have none. Dunzo. Dunyan rings. Alright. So, as we normally do with the fantasy team,
choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
I still don't know if I'm quite going to be doing one at a time. I think I might be doing two at a time, just because I would like to see how that would work. So, for now, we'll only do one, as usual. We'll do one as usual. But, there is a difference. We will be doing more than one. I think we're going to be doing more than one, just so then there's a there's like replayability in this franchise, you know? So, yeah. So there will be a difference. So, I'm just going to quickly mention that. But, we are going to spin the wheel. As usual, we'll spin the wheel, see what team we do, and we will have the Saints.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings.
So we're going to be the Saints. It feels so weird playing Madden 24, like, in the early stages of its runtime, you know? So, yeah. I just wanted to mention that. So, here's all the players that are available. Which one do I want to pick? I still can't believe that TJ Watt is a 94 overall. It's ridiculous. I will admit, this feels very similar to Madden 23. Like, the overalls kind of feel the same, which I guess makes sense. But, to me, it just doesn't. So, yeah, but the question is, who do we use with the first pick? I mean, it's kind of hard. Do I pick Kyle Pitts? I mean, he's really young. He's an 87 overall. He's superstar X Factor. And I don't know, man. It's a little tough to decide. So there's one, Kyle Pitts. Andrew Thomas would be interesting. Tristan Wirfs got moved to left tackle. That's interesting. I didn't know that they actually did that. Green Humphrey, Tyler Linderbaum. He's an 80 overall in this game. Dang. He was a 78, I think, in the last game. Panay Sewell. I think my number one player right now is probably Kyle Pitts, just because like he's so young and he's also so good too. I mean, Myles Garrett wouldn't be that bad either. 27-year-old, 98 overall, so he should have like a couple of years being a 99. Chris Jones, Max Crosby, TJ Watt. There are a lot of good players that I still are available and I might want to consider picking. Sorry. Sauce Gardner. Dang, there's just so many options, and I have no idea which one I want to pick. Oh, wow, Telephone of the Gunga. It's 86 in this game. Wow. The difference? Look at the difference between Justin Tucker and Daniel Carlson. That's actually kind of crazy. But if I had to pick a player here, I think it might be Kyle Pitts. Oh, I forgot about the rookies, too. I really want to pick Anthony Richardson. I know it's stupid, but I really want to pick Anthony Richardson. People are going to be like, why are you picking Anthony Richardson when you could have picked this guy or this guy? Look, Anthony Richardson is a freaking underrated player now. He's underrated. I guess I could go with JSN. But I'll wait. I think he's going to be available in round 2. So I think just going with my gut here. It sucks too because I know there's going to not be a lot of players when I pick my next pick. But I'm going to go with Kyle Pitts. I just like, he's so young, he's so good. Like, is there anything wrong with that pick? I mean, in real life that would have been a bad pick for sure, but again, this is not real life. This is Madden we're talking about. Oh, so he's already been taken. Oh, never mind, he has not. I think it's JSN. He's also available. Oh, he has hidden dev too. I know he's probably star because I don't know why, but a lot of rookies I've heard has star development, which I'm not saying is bad. I mean, it's better than having just a ton of people with superstar X Factor, but I just don't think it makes any sense. You know what? I'm gonna go with Anthony Richardson here. I know this is reach, but I kind of want to have Anthony Richardson locked up just in case. A stud finder. JSN just got taken. I mean, I think I gotta take Zach Martin. I know he's 32, but the fact he's a 99 overall and there's not really a lot of good guards, well, usually in drafts, that just kind of makes me want to go with this player here. Big spender. Dang, I am about to get so many achievements. I don't know if you guys could see it. I don't think you guys are, but I am getting a ton of achievements right now. Chris Lindstrom? Do I just buff up my off? We gotta go with defense, though. I know, like, I would love to get him, but we gotta get a defensive player. Denzel Ward? Justin Simmons? He's like 29, I think, now. That's actually really funny to think about, but he is. I'm just kind of looking. Den Greenlaw would be not such a terrible pick here. I think he's like 26 or something right now. Javon Hargrave, DeAndre Payne, Christian Wilkins. I know they're running a 4-3 at the moment. Gregory Russo. I think I'm gonna go with Denzel Ward. Just because, like, he has star development, which is not that bad, and he's also an 88, and he's 26, so not a bad pick here. I mean, I think I should have gone with Chris Lindstrom, but I already had a right guard, and he's, I'm pretty sure, the best right guard in the game. I think I gotta go with Kenneth Walker. I mean, the fact he's so young, and yet he's this high of an overall, kind of just confirms that I should go with this pick here. And he was a
are on the clock.
Dang, he kind of fell. Like, he was projected to be the 118th pick, and yet we got him at number 150. Let's get an edge rusher. Or I could go with Dead Greenlaw if he's available. Dead Greenlaw or an edge rusher. Or I might want to go with TJ Edwards, but I think he might be available later on. At least they didn't make the mistake that he doesn't have star development, because he really deserves superstar in my opinion, but at least it's better than normal, so whatever. Dang, there is just no edge rushers left. Let me see the young fellows. So there's Felix Uzama, who I'm pretty sure was drafted by the Chiefs in the first round. Well, there's Will McDonald. Don't know. There's Miles Murphy. Byron Young. Byron Young, I think, is going to be a breakout candidate. And it's not because he just went to the Rams, trust me. But I think he's going to be a breakout candidate. Kalijah Cansey. Kalijah Cansey has speed. Finesse, I mean. That's really interesting. He's 83. I wouldn't be surprised that Kalijah Cansey, and it's not because they're in the same college, but I feel like he's going to be like Aaron Donald 2.0. But I don't think he's going to be as good as he is. No. No, I don't think so. Because, again, Aaron Donald's like one of the best pass rushers in the league, so do I really think he's going to be there? No, I don't think so. Well, McDonald is he's 24? Why did the Jets draft him if he was 24? And Tyler Lockett's still available. Who's available in terms of rookie receiving talent? Marlon Mims, Jalen White, he's going to be really good, I can tell. Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers is a 77. Can I just tell you how weird that sounds? How he's a 77? Sounds a little weird. I feel like I gotta take it though. The fact he's a 77 and he has hidden development just...
It's the New Orleans
he's a rookie. Like, that's not that bad. If Kalijah Cansey's available, I think I might want to pick Kalijah Cansey here. Brian Branch is available. Jordan Addison is available. There are so many good rookies still available. Deontay Banks. Yeah, I don't think Kalijah Cansey is available. Which I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, he still is. Okay. I think I gotta go with him here, right? He says it's a reach, but after a couple years, I don't think that's gonna look like a reach. Okay, should we focus on offense, or should we still be focusing on defense? I feel like defense, right? Just because we have no talent on defense at all. TJ Edwards, I feel like I could gamble a little bit and say that he can probably stay available. So I could go with Brian Branch. I know I'm going with like a ton of rookies here, but this is a fantasy draft. This is not a, oh, 1 year and then we're done. No, this is for long term. I don't want to just pick all the old players. DJ Reader, he's actually pretty good. DJ Reader's not a bad option here. I could go with Deontay Banks. What overall is he? He's like 76. I also know that Derek Stingley's a 77 and he's 22 right now, but I mean, we don't have a corner outside of Denzel Ward, but I feel like we are better off just not going with that here. Yeah, and then like the only remaining outside linebacker in the right side position outside of JOK I would take is TJ Edwards, so I'm taking TJ Edwards here. Which they did say it was a good pick, so I guess I'll take that. So we have a receiver and a tight end. Who's the receiver we drafted? Oh, we drafted Zay Flowers, so we kind of need to get another receiver. I don't know if I want to go with the young route, but there are just so many good receivers that it's a little hard to ignore. Rondell Moore. I've never really been a big fan of Rondell Moore, really. Christian Watkins. I feel like I could go with receiver later and not have a problem. Because there aren't just any receiver particularly I might want. I mean, maybe Mecole Hardman. But the thing is, I don't really need him because I already have... I feel like I just should go to Jacoby, but again, he's just a slot receiver. So I don't think that really makes any sense. There's Trent Williams. He's like 29 or something? Yeah, he's like 30. I don't know what to go with here. Like, I'm actually really stumped into who I might want to go with here. Everhard Lucas? He's 24 now, but he does have star and he's 77. I think I'm going to take him.
It's the New Orleans Saints.
We're trying to build an O-line to protect Anthony Richardson, who I'm pretty sure, like, doesn't even have what he should have in terms of speed. Jahmyr Gibbs. That is actually interesting. I feel like people were viewing him as a receiving back. So the fact he is an elusive back is really interesting. But I know we don't need a running back right now. Like, I don't know why I was in running back in the first place, but whatever. Dory Thomason, this is going to be a guy I think can break out in the future. We saw what he could do during the preseason. Like, I wouldn't be surprised he turned out to be an amazing, like, quarterback. I'm just curious, does it show you his speed? Okay, it does. 91. I'm sorry, but that does still not make any sense. He ran a 4.44 for a quarterback. It's pretty darn good. I think I gotta pick Tyrann Mathieu. Even if he's 31 with star dev, he's a 91. You can't get that stuff now these rounds. So I think I gotta take Tyrann Mathieu here. So now we have a pretty loaded secondary. We just need another corner. That's the issue. James Bradbury. James Bradbury is still such a low overall. I don't know what's up with him being so low in overall still. It makes literally no sense. He is only 30. I think this is not a bad pick here. 85 overall. He also can help out with Denzel Ward. I thought we had another rookie for some reason. Kelee Ringo? I think he is a really high 4th round pick corner. Yes, he was drafted in the 4th round. Cam Smith. Cam Smith is a very good player. And I don't think a lot of people will understand this. Like, this is a corner. I'm pretty sure. Is he really 6 foot? There's no way Cam Smith is 6 foot. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. Cam Smith, football player. Height. Cam Smith, football player's height. He's 6 foot. Yeah, so they didn't even get it right here. He was 6 foot 1. But the fact he has 91 speed and he's 6 foot 1, that is actually really dangerous. I mean, he only reached for like 8 picks, so that's not that bad of a pick there. And I just want to mention something. He was supposed to be viewed as a, well, people had him viewed as a, well, high-end draft pick. But yeah, why is Bobby Wagner so underrated? Like, he had an amazing year last year with the Rams. Just nobody quite like, no one literally looked at his stats. That's the issue. DeVar Dexter, like, his PFF grade was amazing that year, so it's just really questioning to see why is he this low. Moving on. We're not going to get a good D tackle, I know. Unless there's, like, a good one out of the outside just area, but... Jadion Clowney's... That's not bad. Do we go with an edge rusher? I mean, I feel like we should go with defense. But we already have so many players drafted already on defense. And on offense, we kind of need to fix the O-line more on the left side. Or center. So, it is a little tough. Cam Robertson? He's a decent. I mean, he is normal dev, but he is a 78, and he's pretty much one of the best tackles available, so... I don't care if he's a reach. He's probably was going to be taken like 1 or 2 rounds later, so... I really do not care. Jimmy Ward. We already have Tyrann Matthew, so, like, I don't really need him. I would also, like, get the DJ Reed, but, again, we already have one already. How is Rondell Moore still available? I'm pretty sure he's, like, 23, right? Yeah, he's 23. I know he has normal dev, but how is he still available? It kind of doesn't make any sense. The fact he's still available. Tyler Algier. That wouldn't be a bad pick either here. I just gotta go with Elijah. Elijah Morris is getting so much heat. Like, I don't know why, but he's kind of getting a little too much heat here. In my opinion. Jamal Williams, Bobby Wags. I think I gotta go with Bobby Wags. The fact he's still available is just ridiculous.
On the clock now,
and yes, I don't agree that you should have normal dev. It's stupid. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Seahawks fan. I literally looked at his PFF grade, and he was pretty freaking good. Despite on a atrocious Rams team. I wouldn't say atrocious, but, like, you get what I mean. It's not arbitrarily a good Rams team last year. DJ Jones, isn't he, like, 30 or something? No, he's 28. I'll take him. We really do need a D-tackle, so taking whoever's available was kind of the priority. Did we take another receiver? I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I mean, we only have Zay Flowers and... So they're both playmakers. We need a deep threat or a slot guy. We kind of need one of those. And Jalen Wyatt does fit in one of those bills. Tyler Scott, I don't even know who he is. Jonathan Mingo, I think, is like the best deep threat available. But is there any slot potential? David Bell, still no, not better. Romeo Dobbs. He's really considered a deep threat? That's interesting. Jalen Reed. He's a playmaker. So I shouldn't really go with him. I think I want to go with... Oh, Josh Downs, too. He could be a good slot. Do I go with... I guess it kind of depends on their stats. Like, in terms of that athleticism. So he has 90 speed, 93 agility, acceleration, and 91 agility. And then you have Jonathan Mingo, who has 90 speed, 92 agility, and 82 agility and 92 acceleration. So Josh Downs is more athletic than what Jonathan Mingo is as a wide receiver. So that's something to point out. And that's probably the reason why I might want to consider taking Josh Downs here.
It's the New Orleans
Yes.
Saints. Now
Yes,
on the
I
clock.
understand Jonathan Mingo was the better player. It's just, I think, in terms of athleticism, that's really going to help with their overall. Let's go get like a left guard or a center or something. Who's available in terms of young left guards? I know Isaiah Torres would be available. There is Data Apartment, who's pretty young,
The
normal
New
dev,
Orleans
but
Saints are now on the clock.
the thing is he's 24, so he has some time to develop into a star or better developed player. Eric Apache, he's decently old, but I'm just making sure is there like any sort of young rookie that I might not want to pass on. There really isn't, it seems like. Eric Apache is like 28. I'll take it. I mean, he's still a solid center, so I'll take it. Hendon Hooker just got took it. I wonder if, nope, he still hasn't been taken. I think I gotta take him. He is, I want to say he's, like, amazing as a thrower, but he really can use his legs, which is something I feel like, I mean, he can. I mean, we saw it during the preseason. We definitely did see it. Left side linebackers. The best player who could somewhat fit the scheme is Matthew Adams. Don't know if I want to take that as an answer. Zach Achunga? Do I want to take Zach Achunga or Alex Lawson? Unless there's like a really young linebacker that I might want to take. Noah Sewell. Dude, I feel like I want to take him for the memes. I want to take him for the memes. Should I take him for the memes? No, I'm taking him for the memes.
It's the New Orleans
I know this is not a good
Saints
pick,
on
but
the
I'm
clock.
taking him for the memes, guys. I'm taking him for the memes. I don't think he's going to be my left side linebacker, though, so... Now we should actually just go get an actual linebacker as Zach Achunga. I'm pretty sure I might just move him to left side
The New
linebacker
Orleans
instead.
Saints are now on the clock.
I feel like I'm done with the draft, kinda. Unless there's like some other position I might want to address, like backup tight end. I like having two solid tight ends. There's just like any like young good tight end. Daniel Bellinger, he's really looking like to be a breakout candidate this year, I will admit. But I think I gotta go with Brenton Strange for the memes. Like, my name is Brenton, his name is Brenton, and he's also strange. His first name is very strange for it to be my name. It just makes sense. It just makes
On the
sense.
clock
I'm sorry.
now, the New Orleans Saints.
It's so weird just seeing my name in a football player. It's just weird. I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, again, I could be in the NFL, but you don't know. We don't have a right end. I didn't notice that until now, and Yannick Ngakoue is still available. Easy.
With the next selection, the Saints
He's also
are
underrated.
on the
Like,
clock.
he had a decent year, actually, I think,
It's
with
the New
Indianapolis
Orleans
last
Saints,
year.
now on the clock.
So it's kind of interesting to see. We're going to
The
just
New
skip
Orleans
more
Saints
towards the
are
end
now
so I can
on
just
the
get a
clock.
kicker and punter and
On the clock now,
draft.
the New Orleans Saints.
Yannick Ngakoue, PFF grade.
With the next selection, the Saints
Oh, he's a
are on
Bears
the clock.
edge. I didn't know he signed with the Bears.
It's the New Orleans Saints, now on the clock.
Okay, his PFF grade doesn't sound anything good, but he did have 12 sacks last year. So, that's just something I wanted to mention. I don't know why they had him such a low PFF grade if he had, like, no. And I don't know. It kind of is just a bunch of nonsense. I would like to see. Wait, who do we drafted at backup running back? Eon Benjamin. That's not bad. Raheem Mostert is still available. How in the world is he still available? Obviously, I'm not going to take him. But I kind of just was curious to see who was there. But I'm so confused. Why is Yannick Ngakoue, a guy who had 12 sacks last year, by the way, had such a low PFF grade? I think it's an ejection, if you know what I mean.
The Saints are on the clock.
I kind of just skipping
Now on the clock.
more towards the end of the draft.
Do your team save snapshots. Quickly review the league's top performers and the...
On the clock now.
But I'm really curious to see how our team turns out.
With the next selection.
I just am kind of curious to see how
It's the New Orleans Saints.
most teams pan out. I was thinking about doing the Seahawks this year, or like the Texans, or just some underdog team. But I guess this team is fine, but I think I might want to consider doing that later. So, who do we want to use for kickers and punters? Daniel Carlson's available, so Justin Tucker is gone. Justin Tucker is gone. I think I go with Daniel Carlson. He's a superstar dev. He's 28 years old. That kind of makes sense. So, I'm just saying. I'm just taking my kickers so then, and punters, just so then for nobody else to take them in free agents. And then I'll take Tommy Kozlov, who is the pretty sure Chiefs punter. I'm pretty sure. This loading screen feels really nice though. It's something else, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. And this is gets my first time to check out the gameplay, which will be interesting, to say the least. Kyle Pitts, long-term development, that's always what we do. Do I just look at Dennis Allen's face? I don't want him as a head coach. I don't want to see this, like, the Madden, like, he looks fine in real life, just in this game, it's just, like, he feels so terrible. So here's our offense, and a 83 overall all around. It's a pretty good offense. We got some solid backup receivers. Yeah, Benjamin is already injured. Defense, we have Kalijah Cansey. Urban Robertson is really interesting.
This is the player card.
He's a 28-year-old. I think he's going to be moved to D-tackle. But then that's the question. What do we want to do with D-tackle? Since our D-tackle position is kind of just a question mark at the moment. Because, like, we have so many D-tackles that we can honestly just trade, just to be honest. Okay. I did not sign up that having Cam Smith as my CB5. I did not sign up for that. I did not sign up for that. Zach Cunningham will be moved to left side linebacker, as I was planning to do. So, I guess we're gonna have some trades to do. I also am probably gonna tweak with the settings just a little bit. So, in fantasy, I don't know if I'm gonna particularly do this in the draft as well. I will be having the best players because I just like don't believe in the settings and stuff. League management. I'll keep it manual because sometimes it crashes my game. So I'll keep it manual. Unlimited. Where does it show you where, player overall cut? No. Where's the draft settings? That's what I'm interested in. I'm so confused. Where is the... No. Where is the draft settings? That's what I'm confused about. User settings? Isn't it in user settings? Probably are. Kick? No. What? I'm so confused.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Is he in game controls? No. What? This is so confusing. I'm so confused. Where does your draft settings... Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Where did I put my headphones? The last thing I need to do is not listen. You know what? Just go to... I'm in YouTube, obviously, as you would think it would be. How to change your draft projector... No. How to change your draft settings in Madden 24. How to change your math settings. Yes, I want to look at the old new settings in Madden 24. I don't know how you do this, like how you do it. Franchise settings? So I have to go to franchise settings. How do you go to franchise settings? Oh, there you go. I am such an idiot. I am such... Okay, so now I gotta look through all of this. It's not in League Slider. So then it's in... No. It wouldn't make sense at all if it would be in the XP. I guess it would, but... I wouldn't make any sense. It's not in here either. How does this make any sense? But anyway, I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on. I think I am gonna mute my microphone for a little bit, so I'll be right back. I think I know what the problem is. I don't know if this is the actual problem, but I want to try it. Is it because I didn't change the settings in the league settings? Or is it because I didn't get the full whatever? So we're going to just pick, I don't know, my team, the Seahawks, right? But we're not going to use this team exactly. I am just curious.
Choose the team you want to start. Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
Is this where I went
Use
wrong?
the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Right? I am so confused. I am really, really confused. What? I think I know what the problem is. I think I know what the problem is. Instant starters, trade deadline, coach firing. Yeah. I think I know what the problem is. Prospect storylines. I think I might know what the problem is. It's just not in here. I don't know why, but I think it might have something to do with I didn't get the full thing. Like, I pre-ordered it, obviously, but I don't think...
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Shut up. It's just not gonna work. I'm so confused. Yeah. That confirms it right there. I can't do it. I don't know why, but I think EA decided to say you only get this options when you fully get the game. I don't know why, but I think that's what it is. I think it's dumb. And I bet you a lot of people think it's dumb. This is the one thing I was looking forward to heading into the game. And it's just not here. Like, are you kidding me? This was the one... Literally, I'm not kidding. One of the only things I was looking forward to heading into the game. It was one of my favorite things I was looking forward to heading into Madden 24 was this new stuff. I don't know why, but I don't have them. I really do not know why. I think it's dumb.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Like, as you could see, I'm really trying my best to figure out what the actual hell I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm looking through all the settings. And it's just not showing up.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options.
Really,
Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I just really, and I mean this truly, don't understand why is this not working. It's honestly one of the most... This has to be one of my least favorite days of my life. I was literally
Menu
looking forward to
narration
this.
option is set to off.
This was the thing I was looking forward to the most heading into this game. And it is not here. Why do I feel like I just got scammed? I mean, no offense. Like, I mean, yeah, the new rookies are cool. It's just like, it feels so much like Madden 24 without that. And Madden 23 without it. I mean, obviously, again, I haven't seen the gameplay yet. But it just feels like Madden 24. I mean, 23. But obviously, there's just like a few tweaks. Because if I go to franchise settings, right? If I go to franchise settings, it should be in there. But it didn't show up. I don't know if it's because it needs to be updated or there are some sort of system that you have to do. But it really just seems to be what I think. Like, that's just what I think right now. And I, for one, was looking forward to this game a lot. I was looking forward to this game. This was the thing. Because, I mean, I look forward to this game every year. And this game, specifically this game, with this all new additions and stuff, I was really looking forward to. And now it's just not here. It really is pissing me off because it's supposed to be in the game. And I don't know if this was supposed to just be for people but it's I'm wait a minute. Right. It it's just yeah. I think I'm gonna be heading off, guys.